All right, we're coming to order, 5:02. We're gonna do a roll call, Giselle Ford here, Deborah Luker is here.
Gary Shank is here.
Verify meeting, was properly noticed, speaking with properly noticed.
No, that in the middle there, it's the rest.
Okay. Do we have any open comments? Anyone in the room?
I was talking about somebody else.
Anyone online have any comments
That are not on the agenda.
that are not on the agenda? Okay. We have a motion to adopt the agenda. Great, great. Motion to approve, May 14th meeting.
I motion to make some changes.
Okay.
For number 4, that was reviewed at the meeting, 113 Acadia Terrace. It states that all were in favor. My recollection is that actually Giselle and I declined that. I recommend that we change that to whatever. It's sort of like that.
Yeah, I remember.
All right.
Other.
Yeah, it's
I'm motion for that change.
Second.
right. We have a motion to ratify the online votes from May 12th through June 8th.
Oh, I had another change to the minutes from that. No, that's fine. I make a motion to change, from what I remember, when you're talking about the next scheduled meeting. The location was either decided, we just know what could be a town.
Motion to approve. See changes.
I never did that.
All right, new business. The first address on the agenda is 1251 Aquila Loop Pool. Do we have the homeowner in the room? Right, would you like to come up to the podium? You can start when you're ready.
I'm not really sure what to say. We just like the full on side.
Okay,
Kind of it. Understand.
sure.
Yeah, I had a question.
Not really. I mean, I've got a copy of everything I sent you. Have to answer any questions I've got.
The fence between the house and the garage, like along the driveway. There, that it kind of showed in the drawings, is that an existing fence? Yeah, it is.
Where are we looking? Between the driveway? So this is the driveway here. Which fence?
It's like between the house and garage along the driveway. Yes, it's still, that's already there. Yeah,
This one?
yes.
Yeah, that's already there.
And is the pool going to be enclosed by a screen?
No.
No.
But we like to check that one with-
And then in the pool rendering, there are some hedges shown. Are those existing?
Yes. These ones are already here.
Which we have a question about.
No, we don't.
What's the question? They moving to the outside.
No, they're already there.
Pre-existing.
Yep.
What is currently there? Is there, do you have a deck there?
It's just
Exists?
grass.
Where this,
It's just grass?
just sod or grass.
Okay.
Is the fence on your property line?
Yes.
So the hedge looks like it's outside of your fence.
So this existing hedge is on the inside. It's
Oh.
just shown on the outside on this drawing.
Oh, I see.
It's actually on the inside.
The yard hedge.
Crower maintains, not Crower, maintain all of this because our position, at 1251, you've got the lake here. You've got a park down to a little jetty thing, green area, and then you've got another house over here. So CDD, I think, look after that bit in the middle.
Good.
Is the deck raised? It's like it's raised in that rendering, or is it?
Which are you talking about here or here?
Yeah,
The pool?
right.
Yeah, it is slightly raised. It's raised by 12 inches.
Because it has it all. So it's going
Yeah,
to be.
see the thing here, and because it's
Okay.
on an incline down into the lake, so to keep it level, there's a raised piece of it. This is raised by about 12 inches. That's 3 steps.
Do you know what the pool deck is going to be? What material? Is that part of it? Right there.
Yeah, and it's
That travertine.
no,
It's not travertine, it's opposite.
It's the light color in the
Yeah.
background.
Yeah.
Stone light color. in the
Yeah.
back.
So
Cool.
that's the pool. This is the pool lining with some of these for decoration, like running line around the pool and spa. This is the travertine is what it's set on top of. That is the paver that goes on top of the concrete wall, whatever.
It's very nice.
And what is that whole structure that you're gonna build? What is the closest it comes to the rear property line?
Uh,
And the
And
pool
the deck.
deck?
yeah.
That's-
It's on here. When it's set-
Yeah, some of it doesn't stand very well.
It was zooming.
Between the property line and the lake.
Is it the property line? What right here, this number? Well, that's the part of this. Well, that's, I mean. Yeah, that's 60. Oh, it's 60, they do.
Yeah.
14.
Well, that's the edge of the pool. Got 3'6", I think, all the way around it. No, 3 foot near and 3'6" there. 14, 8, 11 to. So from the edge of the pool, the lake is 11.2. 3 foot along the edge of the lake.
How about from the edge of the stairs?
Edge of the stairs. As look at that 4'3".
It's okay.
Did you, I didn't see any impervious calculations in here. Did you get that far yet?
I'm sorry,
The impervious calculations?
you know, tell me what they are.
Oh, it's there
Is it?
Yeah.
on the site plan. We can zoom into that. Not that lower one. I think there's some calculation. There's there.
Yeah.
Those aren't calculated. Oh, no, those are just area.
Okay, I know that the permit is with the county of Osceola. They're doing all the engineering stuff, which is usually what they call the engineering stuff, which I guess is
Good, and we need them as well, so if they have that, that'd be great, because what we're trying to ensure is that too much concrete. And the impervious area is the concrete, the house, the driveway, the lead walks, everything that keeps water from going down in the ground. But we have a maximum amount that we can achieve. I think you're well within the maximum amount for this lot size, just looking at it. But we need to get that calculation.
Okay. That's fine. I'll be able to get that from Paul.
Yeah, there's an example here, like, you can take the paper, there's an example, it starts down here.
It shows it.
Talking about.
Typically, these larger lots are well within this area, so if I could make a recommendation, I would approve with the condition that we get that information and confirms that it's within the guidelines.
I know when we're messaging today with the pool company, they're just finishing engineering stuff. So, I don't have to say, they've got it.
Do we have a motion?
The motion that we have issued on the previous population. So 7.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right, next is 901 Westview Court. Do we have her in the room or online?
Regardless, I might. She said if you were going in now, that she could hear everyone else clearly. Just as a,
Okay,
I don't know if it's your mic's not like working or.
it's me.
You don't. Okay. So,
All right, 901 Pondview Court, Jerry, Deborah. I approved this one already. I didn't see any issues. It's a recreation equipment. It's a play structure. The maximum height, and the other is 7 feet 9. So I was okay with that application. I didn't have any issues.
Yeah, I have questions about like the picket fence along the side of the. That is existing. They X some of it as existing, but then it looks like they had that line through.
Is the fence part of the application?
No, and it's existing. Yeah, it's all over.
Right, so we will be having. They have seconds. All in favor? All right, so next we have 1160 Wild Drive. Is the homeowner in the room? Come on up, please. So
Existing.
right.
So we like to cook outside. Who doesn't? Yeah, we went out with.
Okay,
So the papers that are there now, those are staying.
No, so the papers that are there now are pretty old, and could probably use a refresh. And so, that existing paper area, dimensions don't change. We're just going to up.
What kind of paper?
It was
I think we're just looking for conceptual approval on this, right? Because
Yeah.
we don't have the.
we don't have all the details, yeah.
The group structure is in there, so we're just like.
I know you mentioned that you're looking at doing it on.
Yeah, insulated, roof, yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that gonna be stable?
Yeah. Usually is.
Okay, so that you're aware of it.
What type of material would be preferred?
So roofs are typically asphalt shingles in celebration.
Okay.
And the shape of it is critical. Should slope and then sort of eaves and structure typically like the rest of the house.
Okay.
Sort of kind of looking for matching material and configuration. There is a guidelines you can follow. So we deny a bunch of metal roofs that are insulated and look prefabricated kind of look. And even when it's in your backyard, be conscious of that. See it. So if you have any troubles figuring out how to design that or draw it, there are recommended architects who do it. There's also talk to you about those things.
Yeah.
We're not going to get you into construction special. We're happy to be with you. Steps. So that's what the guidelines are.
Gotcha.
I would motion. I would.
All in favor? All right. Thank you. And please give us a call if you want to go over.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Next.
There's one right there.
Yeah.
Next is 404 Irish Street Pool. Is the homeowner in the room or online? Right, any committee comments on this one?
I've had a concern about the landscape screening requirements of pool and the pool equipment. I didn't see any indication how that would be met. Because what was provided showed like there's an existing fence that was through. Maybe it was just a rendering and or the after, so.
We usually don't require a rendering to show it to the
Well,
site. Is there a rendering?
Toward I think toward the end of it.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're asking about the screening for the pool equipment and
Oh,
For the pool.
oh,
Or like a landscape.
Normally, we'd be very concerned if it were visible from the public realm, like the street. This looks like it's going to be in the backyard. Looks like it's going to be right where that black
Yeah.
dots are, right? Yeah, they're pointing out. Just pretty far away. It's behind another piece of equipment. That's an air conditioner condenser unit, that square box next to it. So usually we don't require.
Yeah. It's very different outside.
Right, so this,
Yes.
but this is not visible and it's behind a fence.
Yeah, I think I got confused with there's a picture. There's like a white picket fence,
Oh, right.
like
No,
surrounding it and
right, right.
everything, and I was like, what is?
Yeah, that's what that picture kind of shows. But I think that in its location is a pretty good location.
okay, we have the impervious calculations for this and those look good. I honestly didn't see any issues. The application very. So I think this is good for full approval. Motion, do we have a motion to approve?
Sure, I'll motion.
Gary, we have a second. Second. On favor? All right, next we have, 7509 Estuary Lake Loop, retention wall. This is carried over from last month. Do we have the owner in the room or online?
I'm the pool contractor as well.
Well, it's unfortunate we're missing our two civil engineers this meeting because that's what wanted the civil drawings.
They updated to show where the retaining wall would be and the right drainage. Is that what their request was?
Yeah, did they show like where the actual drainage will flow?
Photo, no, I didn't see a photo.
There's a little diagram. Spells out how it's constructed and what it looks like.
I also put the engineering in, that we provided to the building department when we issued the permit. There it is.
A lot of us have drained and major.
Yes.
You weren't here last month. How detailed do we get, like, with the engineering drawings?
You do not want to get into code issues or deep engineering issues.
Right.
We only can really review on aesthetic issues.
Okay.
Because if we do, then we get liable.
Yeah.
We don't want to be in that position. That kind of stuff. Usually the 5-foot setback is enough for drainage to flow in its natural direction, just as if it were a house. House totally blocks drainage flow. But if you build up to a setback, then the distance from the building to the property line is usually for drainage to happen in its natural condition. There are 3 different types of drainage on these lots. It's either front to back, water's flowing from the very front of the lot all the way to the very back, or it's back to front, and it's flowing that direction from the very back to the very front, which is rare in Celebration, or it's middle to front and back. And everything sort of plateaus in the center in that case. And typically, we don't want water on our lots to flow onto a neighbor's lot. That's what you're concerned with, which is logical.
Yeah.
And typically, they actually both flow to the lot line that's shared and then down either front or back or both directions. So if we respect all the setbacks, then that drainage should flow naturally as lots were originally prepared. So it should work. If we were to say that somebody's putting a big wall all the way up to the lot line, we might be more concerned about, is the flow continuing naturally? And somebody would have to show us that that's going to work.
I recall one of the concerns about where the wall across the back ended sides. We were worried about like sediment runoff, and I just don't know where we're at with that.
Can you go to the plan there? I think I can describe this and
Yeah,
zoom
that-
into that.
Yeah, something, what I'm seeing is that there's a 7-inch toe wall, a 5-foot toe wall, a 21-foot wall. So,
No, that's the setback is what they're describing.
okay,
So the red line is obviously where they're putting the wall right there and there, right?
Oh, and it returns.
And this one, yeah, it returns up the wall to transition to the natural grade so that it all ends when it's equal. Yes, to the outside thing. And then, so from there to there is 21 feet. And from here to here, it doesn't really say. Can't read that upside down. This one's 7 feet to the lot line. Feet on the sides. I think there's a line up, or a note up there on the new one that says 5 feet as well. So that should read our setbacks.
I thought they were describing the height of the wall.
21 feet.
Yeah, that's really, because they said it was really high.
It could be, it's not clear, but I think it's logically accurate. I think it's good.
Yeah, I'm satisfied with it.
I'm not sure you go approve.
Okay, motion to approve. We have seconds.
Sure, second.
Okay. Right, next up is 500 Briar Avenue. There's. Hi.
So,
this project that presented in the last meeting, we construct existing stairs, stairs to the apartment well, garage and apartment. Currently the stairs doesn't meet code as originally built in 1996. Foundations first built. So we're looking at constructing to do it right. So we have to sell in the future. It requires more than just maintenance. It doesn't meet code. There's ledger beam, stucco, and the whole lane gets slid down. It's a code violation. There's inconsistent riser that varies from as much as an inch, from 7 to 8 inches. And then also the landing short by 6 inches bottom landing. Last meeting, the concept was approved, was some clarification on railing system. And we got provided in this case here. So, you have the pavers that are going to raise and lay over the existing concrete slab or extend landing, on landing. Go with the trucks or generic decking, out of the decking, and then the details for the overhang. But if you go to the last 3 pages of that's 11 pages. Should be last 3 drawings.
He was very.
Yeah, I think we left off, we were mostly concerned with the finishes and that
Right.
the screening there.
You're correct.
No,
So there's an elevation provided. There's the elevation. So that's the apartment entrance door on one street. Entry and exit. You have garage door. It's a tight space, so the L-shaped stairs has to accommodate 2 existing doors. We have a heat pump, and it's going to be screened by an arch to accentuate the main entrance. It's right now the stairs kind of generic and doesn't really accentuate the entrance. There's currently hedge screen will remain. It's been cut back a little bit, but we have PVC screen lattice currently on the site, not in this particular arch shape. We decided to maybe create a little more architectural feature there. And then we'll see. So we'll have either maintain the existing handrail system going down the stairs. We found the exact profile at Home Depot in wood form. So certain railing systems are in good shape. Others will, because of rot or conditions, will have to replace either the top or the bottom rail or the balusters. So we have an option of replicating that architectural preservation in this case here. If the handrails are too far gone, we'll replace it with the PVC handrails and guardrails that are on the next 2 sheets.
It won't be a
Next slide.
mix of the two, right?
I'm sorry?
It won't be a mix of the two.
No, it'll be one or the other. We'd like to maintain what we have, just to match the apartment with our main house. But there's a risk of the top or bottom rails being so far gone, rotted, and including the posts.
What are
But
the
the-
colors? Is
The
it all
colors-
white trim and gray?
Yeah. It's going to be yellow. Oh,
Yeah, okay.
all trim.
Matching the house.
Yeah, it's all white.
Great.
Is that including the skirt board for the stairs?
Yes, all this will you the pre-fill color. Okay, on the face.
It looks like the deck is a composite gray color deck.
Yes, it'll be a gray, rather than a color.
Yeah. Good. Looks good. I don't see any issues with this.
I would recommend.
So,
Okay, all in favor?
Yes.
Thank you.
great, thank you.
Thank you.
Next we have 1783 Hope Press. Multiple pieces to this. Do we have the owner in the room or online? All right, committee comments?
I think follow all of the setbacks. It looks like one of them is only 3.75 feet. That's in the impervious calculation. See where the pool equipment is and how it will be screening. They put
So we might just be looking for conceptual approval here because there's a lot of aspects. We don't have any specifications or materials. I'd like to know get the specifications of the church to know that it's permanent. They have floodlights in there. They say that
Playground equipment too.
No, that's being disregarded. This is, they're gonna submit at a later time. They meant to remove that
The
from the,
playground.
yeah.
Okay, good. There's a nice detailed structural drawing of pergola.
And that's a pergola, and it looks like it has a pattern top.
Yeah, it does look like in the picture and photograph, it does, and then the note. Note to describe the pattern, just the photograph.
The pattern top be an issue.
Really?
I kind of fit, but I don't know.
what are we?
It's up to
Yeah,
you.
let's,
There's no
And if you notice, if you really zoom in on the picture, you can see it's kind of like diagonal one way
Like
and
chip
then
it
another.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a crosshatch grid, like a deck.
But like,
Huh.
so,
Usually there's just slats going the other direction. Particular to the choice. That's a unique, that's a unique condition.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
It doesn't describe it in text over there on the left drawing.
No.
It just says powder coat aluminum pergola structure for drawing structural engineering. So that would,
Oh, it said laser cut panel roof. But again,
so maybe the question is it that, I guess it is that system.
and if it is. Thought it kind of fit the house, so I didn't think it was too far off.
There you go. So you just confirm that that's what they want. Yeah, it is, the last thing.
Yeah.
Good. I would recommend you approve that.
Are we doing separate votes for?
Yeah.
Okay, so pool,
Yeah, what is the first one?
the pool is the first one. That one, I'm concerned about the setback.
And we don't have the impervious for this, right?
Hey guys, sorry, this is Aaron Maston. I'm the landscape architect. I was on mute, and I just figured out how to unmute myself. So yes, the impervious calculations are on sheet H1.
Right, you go to the site plan above that. There you go.
So this is the finishes sheet. There was another sheet included in the package.
Okay. on the same page. I think this is the pool right here.
Yeah.
And that's the terrace for the pool. The pergola is over here. So if we're just talking about the pool first, that looks like it's really far away from any setbacks or any lot lines for that matter. Not setbacks, but it's really far away from lot lines. That to me looks like it's okay in terms of setback. Were there colors and materials proposed in this
I
application?
don't believe so.
Yes, there are. Can you guys hear me?
Does that say
The gravel.
aggregate? That's the gravel aggregate that is. Where is that going? Here? Yeah, that says aggregate. So that hatch color is aggregate. So it's there and there is the aggregate. And this is artificial turf. There's a lot of artificial turf.
Yeah. But that, yeah.
This is pool equipment?
Yeah.
Well, that's well hidden behind the house. Because the street is down. We have approved artificial turf in private zones only. We have done that quite a bit. So that, the only thing that's missing here is the impervious surface area, right?
I think I'd like to see the specifications for the turf. To
Yeah.
make sure that it's permeable because it's covering
Yeah, that's right.
so much of the lot.
That's right.
So for the pool, I motion that we table, I think,
And the specs for them.
Yeah. I think we can approve the concepts and then have them come back with those details. Everyone, what do you think?
I would rather table. But.
So tabling and approving or not approving have an effect on the clock for approval, right? So if we table it, clock starts from when they submitted before. This is, it's not gonna take long to provide that information, so I'm not really worried about it. Sometimes if it's a really complicated project and they are running out of time, then they have to like resubmit, start the whole process over again. That right, Angelica, the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Approving a concept means they still can't move forward. They would still have to either provide the information online, if that's what you want, or they would come back in person. So it's very.
Does we come on the. They know what they-
Yeah, I currently have the full finishing the material. We're gonna ask for the turf specs and then you said the setbacks were fine, and then the impervious calculations. Yeah. That would be in the approval and concept letter for them to provide.
Okay, and then on the pool, there's no roof.
Oh, it look like it.
Okay.
That's part one.
I'll make a motion to approve in concept for the pool.
Second.
All in favor?
I
I guess I have to say aye.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was just part one. Now we'll do the further.
Okay.
Okay, we kind of already discussed pergola. Does anyone want to motion? Pergola. Okay. Is there any more information that we need in?
So what are the setbacks for the pergola then? Because there was something like
Same
within
as
3 feet.
architecture would be. Seems to be in line with the house, doesn't have a dimension, right? We could ask them to add it.
I would say, I'd love to approve. That.
Do you have a second?
Sure. So,
You know, there's a drawing here that has dimensions on it. If you scroll down, it says 3.08 side setback. But just Angelica, if they say the setback is on there, it's really not.
Yeah.
Because
And
that
that's what I
doesn't seem
saw.
to go to anything.
I saw the 3-foot setback.
It doesn't go to anything. It's just like a line being driven there. Officially, when we're measuring setbacks, it's to the vertical element of the structure. It's not like an overhang or anything like that. It's just to the, like the wall or post. It's usually what we're measuring to. Yeah. Maybe if you could scroll down to that picture, you can see this. I need one of the set. H1. This thing there. There's a bunch of dimensions there. Zoom in. See that thing on the right? 3.08 side yard setback.
Yeah.
Or side setback. But it's not going. It's the dashed line they drew in there. And the structure definitely looks further away. So but we could ask them to put a dimension to the actual.
That was fine.
My question was
Pending the setbacks.
Right, now we have their, same address, landscape, application. As I already said, I want to see what the sharpness they're putting in, and so, right, so they have, they want to remove 2 trees, which are in the private zone, but there was no information on there of what's existing. So that we make sure that they have the required trees for the lot, so we need to make sure we have that.
So they're removing the big oak, is that the QVX? That's
Yeah, there's 2 of them back there.
SPX. See,
there's no information about. Yeah.
Right.
should be at least one canopy tree.
So I'd like to get that information. Anything else you guys notice?
I recommend you straight up not approve that. There's no evidence of another tree.
Yeah.
That is true. I looked at all the plans they recommended. Most of them are pre-approved. The river birch tree, I didn't see it as pre-approved. But it seemed, I thought it fit with the landscaping and celebration. They also had a giant piece of lily shrub. I don't think it's pre-approved. I didn't think it was that. So pretty, they put it.
You know, sometimes there's different materials out there that fit in this zone, like mid-central Florida, and they grow hardy and they're healthy. They're just not on the list. And
Is
that's
it
when
in the
I
private
usually,
zone?
in the private zone, I usually rely on Albert to give us a comment, like, is this a healthy plant to put in this area? He'll say for sure.
Was it in the private zone though? Okay.
It looks like it. It looks like it's in that.
Oh, good night.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one I found that wasn't, that I didn't pre-approved was the Kimberly paper. But it was really close to her that is pre-approved, it's the Kimberly P, it looks like wrong and whatnot, right?
That's native to Florida.
I got that.
We'll get smart on that eventually. So it's good that you're digging into it and trying to find out. It's excellent. No, it's great. It's great.
So what should we do with this one? 'Cause we do.
So we've got the question about the canopy tree and the question about the giant social shrub.
Which shrub?
Giant piece of it. It was the stack of phylum green.
And you want, me to reach out to Howard for that? So,
Yeah, I think that's the question on that one.
to make sure that that tree is on the open list. Okay.
Or you guys.
You could have a look at the whole thing and just. There's something that stands out, like those two you mentioned.
She knows about him.
You can check.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
a big quantity, that usually.
Oh, you're looking at it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so there, Mr. Max in Florida. Yeah, why don't we have Albert go over this?
And then can we ask them for more info, like give us the,
What trees will remain on the line.
Yes.
And you may note in there, one needs to remain the canopy tree, so they're.
Hey guys, sorry, this is Aaron Masson. I'm the landscape architect. I was having difficulties audio wise on my end. But I have been listening in the background and taking notes. So the impervious calculations are on sheet H1, which is the last, it was shifted in the order. It was the site plan that had all the dimensions on it. So the impervious calculations are provided on there. And then also for the landscape plan that we're discussing right now, it's an oak tree and a sable palm that we're proposing to remove. And we're proposing to put back 3 canopy trees in the forms of river birches, which are, if you'll pan down to the rest of the landscape plan, I can show you where those are at.
This could go online, which is actually together, because they submit it all at the same time, which is, but it's really, if you want to, after Albert provides comments, if you wanted to come back in person, I can.
I think okay with the.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was very.
It seemed like pretty specific concerns. Those
Right.
couple are had.
Yep, right. So what would be the buttons?
It's perfect. Yeah, you could say pending information, need more information.
Yeah.
I'm imagining.
Deny and resubmit, with more.
Never make a motion.
That's a good habit to be in, it's okay to say. We were always afraid before. I think it's perfect.
Okay.
You guys need to get used to saying that. There you go.
The respect to existing trees on the lot.
And that's how about the.
Can you guys hear me?
I'll send. Okay, and then the last item for this address, we have the lighting.
This landscape lighting, my apologies for just right lighting.
This is all in the rear yard.
Right.
And it's all within the right light temperature under. 500, I think is our limit.
That is.
Yeah, 3,500. So they're all at 3,000 K, which is a warmer color light than a 5,000 K or something. And they all look like they're low in the ground, a little bit of uplight on the left-hand side next to the neighbor. Great. So, and none of this is in the front. So I think it would be okay to have this lighting. Should quite dramatic. If we were out on the front, shining up on the building, certainly exercise more discretion.
Very good.
Yes, Gary.
How tall is that palm tree with the light shining up? What's behind it? Somebody's house?
No, there's no house behind it, no house to the left.
I don't think they're putting in that.
No, I think that's an example of it pointing at it.
That's just showing height and angle. There's nothing that tall that they're proposing.
There is, aren't they proposing palm trees?
And we don't know what's existing.
They're taking a palm tree out that's existing. Taking everything out of the backyard that's tall. oak tree.
They, I remember seeing they, oh, so all these little black dots is where it's going.
For the light.
W, correct.
Yeah, but I think the 4 round circles in the back.
These around where the pergola. To the right or to the left?
Behind the pergola.
So these are the right.
I think these are the. See the multi-trunk? No, the posts are here, here, and here. There are 4 round things there. And there's 2 over here too. Is there, or 3 over there? Is there a landscape plan? Some lighting. That's lighting. Is the last review of the landscape plan? It might be part of that. Sometimes they don't label it. Sometimes they don't label it. They just use the symbols in the landscape plan, which would be that lighting plan. Let's go back to that lighting plan. Right there. Okay. So these are symbols, like the different plant material are in symbols, but then the next page is the specifications for the landscape. There, no, here. That was it, right here. So this is the spec page for the landscape. No, that's just the light fixtures. Well, they're not.
All of the landscape.
It's after in the packet.
I know lighting was repeated twice.
Yeah, I think it was like lighting.
Can you go down?
I've seen it.
Go down one more page.
At 105.
There. Oh, there we are. Bingo. So it's the LI8 code over here. There's a list. There we are.
Hey guys, sorry. This is Aaron Maston. I'm the landscape architect. I apologize. I've been listening in the background. I'm having
Japanese-
audio difficulties on my end.
They have some trees towards the top of the list.
Yeah, the river birch, the Japanese blueberry, crepe myrtle, and the little
Yeah,
gem.
I don't see it.
I don't either. So the crepe myrtles have the uplights on them in the backyard, the private stuff.
Can you guys hear me?
They might make no shade.
Not the little gem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's so many different.
It's a small guy.
Is it labeled little gem or is
Yeah,
it?
it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So does anybody have any issues with the lighting? Other questions? We confirmed it.
So there are uplights into those crepe myrtles. Yeah. You theoretically, the neighbor to the right could see them.
Yeah, that's how it's.
There's no neighbor.
On the left. One neighbor to the side. in the backyard, they could see them. We have approved subtle uplighting on landscape, not on houses. Even we have historically, most recently approved some on houses. Which is really shame. Anyways, they're not really looked at very well. So, but on landscape, we have done some subtle uplighting. It's really up to you guys. It doesn't look that bright and strong. 3,000 Kelvin there in the backyard. They're on the right.
That's close to the conservation.
Oh, it's closer to the conservation.
Yeah, where the creek myrtles are. Yeah, and then this would be that new build on the left side.
Oh, so there's hardly a neighbor at all looking
Correct. And that's an alley back here.
at. Okay.
Motion approved.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right, next one, it's 800 golf carts. We have the owner,
Before we
or
go,
Scott.
before we go off 753 Code Crest, I just wanted to make a note that there's actually a front application that you do. On that one, that's online.
The one we just reviewed?
Yeah, 753 Code Crest. So I will comment on that one online.
Okay.
I have questions. But so everybody's aware, we have another one for the 600.
Hi, Scott.
I have a podium back.
Oh, fantastic. It's really
Right, it's cool.
Two things.
Yes. This starts on 107.
Okay, good.
Oh, sorry, I'm on 107. It's the next one.
That's fine.
That's what's-
So this is a project that was, we have a previous approval that we're kind of updating and realizing that the three of you were not here when this was, I don't know if you were.
I felt like I've seen this.
I can't remember if you were back. I know it was at James.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as a, preface, we're doing a lot of stuff to kind of, dress up the house. No, that's not the way to do it. Improve the house, right? So, she's, putting in a new pool, separately. I said we're expanding the front porch to make it a wraparound. We're adding a closet addition on the side and a storage room, taking this roof back for a covered porch in the back. That stuff is pretty much all was previously approved. I think the only thing we might have added was like a little pergola for shade over some windows here. Otherwise, nothing's changed on that front. And what we added this time is we've added a golf cart garage on the side of the garage, and then some like walls to screen the AC and like create like a place to hide her trash cans. And then the fence part of it is she wants to replace all of her vinyl fencing with a like a stucco wall to have a prettier looking fence. But that's the fence application done.
I recommend approval.
And I said the golf cart garage, she's very enamored with her neighbor 3 doors down. She's on Iris, this would be Camellia. And so the golf cart garage is almost a matching of that golf cart garage.
And all of the structures are one story.
Correct. And all of my proposed is 1 story, yes.
All the details match the existing conditions.
Correct. I actually have existing plans for this house, which was very exciting.
And then it's a metal roof on the garage.
Yeah, so it's the front porch is it's already metal, so it's metal to match that. And yeah, so we're like as a differentiation, we were thinking of doing metal on the golf cart garage as well, kind of tie it together, but everything else is shingle to match the house.
You're doing round columns in the back or square columns? Round,
Round,
okay, good, yep. So they match that,
they'll match the front.
cool. Yeah, this is well done, thank you.
Can you see the front porches and the golf cart roof at the same time?
I mean, yes, when you're standing on the corner, you can kind of see them both. So there's, if you scroll to, there's 3Ds. In the third page. There were there somewhere. There we go.
The height of the golf cart garage looks a little low.
It's a 9-foot there
Off the slab.
off the garage floor. Yeah, and that was because we wanted it to tuck underneath the window in there focus room. So the idea was that, and the garage doors existing are 9 by 8, so they're they're taller doors than normal anyway, so it's throwing off the scale slightly. And we're going with instead of a 9 by 8 corner, an 8 by 7 tail down.
And what was the impervious surface? How we doing?
It should be on the cover page.
Yeah,
We're under 50. And we're 66 allowed, 65 allowed. And she's gonna work with Albert to hold like that.
Oh, good.
and all the setbacks on that.
Yeah.
I motion that we. Are we approved or approving concept of it? It was already approved in concept. It was. Okay, yeah, so I motion that we approve the structural change of 800 golf cart.
Do I have a second?
Yes.
Favor?
That's a 4-foot stucco screen wall, solid along the side of the property line.
So there's 2 elements of fencing. Around on the side of the house, on the side, there's a AC, so we do like a little 4-foot fence to screen the AC. The rest of it will be 6 foot tall, like around the backyard. That's the thing.
Sorry. Climb that on its own, but you're gonna.
And both those fences are stucco.
Correct. They'll be like siblings. They'll look the same.
Sorry.
That's fine. There is you go to the floor. Keep scrolling up. So you will say, if you can kind of see it here, there is a section that will remain vinyl because that is the neighbor's fence. So say, but otherwise it's going to be all stucco. And there's hedges along the back here, so you don't even see her existing fence now, and you want, there's like hedges. And then say a little screen wall here to kind of create a like motor court, so they can hide their trash cans and.
I thought that it looked like it had top 2 feet. You're saying it's solid.
We are proposing a solid.
If it's 5 feet back or no more, it's further between 7 feet. And if you're within 7 feet of that rear property line, it has to have a 2-foot lattice on the top.
Okay. Would it be possible? We can say it's a setback. I can talk to her about that. Is that something that we might be able to leave because this is so far and it's on the property line that could remain solid, and we just need to
Yes, just along the alley.
just along the alleyway? Okay. And I'm sure it could be lattice or like wrought iron.
Yes, could be wrought
Some
iron.
kind of capacity.
Yes, it just has to be 50% of top 2 feet. Thanks. Recommend we improve that condition with the 2-foot lattice is added to the 2 foot of open. Or 50% open space, top 2 feet. Alley privacy wall.
So I motion that we approve with the condition that at the top 2 feet of the fence at 50% opacity along the alley and the side street.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
I,
I recommend that the piece that returns back to the garage be the same.
and
All right. 907 Pondview Lane, screen enclosure. Is the homeowner in the room or online? Nice, Matt. All right, go ahead.
So this is it says screen enclosure, it's a screen porch, like you'll have a real roof on it. There's a bunch of pavers now that are kind of, pervious will be about the same because the pavers are there now, there's a place to put the pavers with a screen room. The fence on the back, we're replacing the fence on the back with this like solid wall. If you go to the floor plan next, should be this page, yeah. So we're gonna have solid to the driveway and to the alley for privacy because it's replacing the fence, but it'll be roll down screens to the yard. And then we are proposing a 3.1 foot county setback for the side to maximize the space. However, due to the pie-shaped nature of the lots, there will still be 10 foot between structures. The neighbor next door.
understanding on the garden lot. Is that the setback, or it could be like 0 feet on one side, 6 feet on the other?
Correct, yes.
Story.
Yes.
So what's the setback on the other?
So if you go to the site plan and so the first page, I do believe that this side of the house should be the 0 because of the tightness here. However, I said I have had before you get time, I have had other projects that because I understand the guidelines, it was to make sure that you're not crowding, like Spring Lake is crowded, in my opinion. But I've had other projects where if the other house is further, like mainly on these pie-shaped lot, as long as we're maintaining that 6 or whatever between structures, that has been proved previously. But
I have to approve that before. The only burden that it places is the tax neighbors. That's the neighbor from having being able to use what their setback there. It's a consideration. Somebody wanted to, add onto their house up to their legally right setback. Then there would be an issue. We have approved it before. This application was notified. I think, to
I said I have a similar porch to just construction. And it is a porch.
appreciate the fact too that this is actually a structure. It's not a screened enclosure. It's a screened in
Correct.
structure.
Correct. We wanted to read the form.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, what are? It goes all down the street.
It's just in the back, right?
Yeah, and it would be still between columns, like a fixed one would be, and they just like they put a little track on it.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen them, I think, hold up.
Yeah, they're really
Yeah, I
nice.
haven't seen them around here. I love that option, so I don't know how people-
They're really nice.
Yeah, I think in the private zone.
And it doesn't look like, that's the
It's the garage.
garage of the neighboring house. It doesn't look like anybody's gonna ever effectively, practically adjust the neighbor.
That's within the fence.
Yes, it would all be within the fence.
So that's inside of the fence. So there's no, like, these are guidelines, our setbacks are guidelines. And Scott's right that the minimum is 3 feet by the county, which gives access for a fireman to be able to go through there. That's why it's 3 feet. And if the neighbor said, oh, I want to add on to my garage 2 or 6 feet, it met 3 foot setback, we could say, yeah, sure, go ahead. There's no rule that says we can't approve that. It's the setback as a guideline for the purpose of providing space visually between houses, particularly safety and privacy. And as it relates to the streetscape, it's really critical. Like if that were up front, that would affect a normal condition that we would see in the public realm street. So you can exercise discretion. I think it's within your rights to be able to say so. Yes, there's utility easement on the side.
I personally really like having that. I like being able to walk around Celebration and not feel like that houses are
That's good.
right on top of each other. I feel like this is getting really close to feeling like everything's just together.
And you all don't have to come to 100% consensus. You can vote. You know, you can say, make the motion and vote on it, right? It's really up to you. You can't come to consensus. I'm talking too much. No.
I guess I would motion to approve.
Okay.
How much are we on setback? About 3.
2 foot, 2. 6 foot.
It's a 3D test.
Yeah.
0.1.
3.1.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was 310. My mistake. So like 2 foot 11 or something ish.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit too far for setback. Is there any reasoning we can't shorten it up a bit, or we just want the space?
We're trying to match, because it's not very big back there, like their
Yeah.
pavers now go to the fence. They're trying to capture as much of that
Right.
as possible. So I will say that we still have 10 feet between buildings. It's,
Resubmit when they're 4 feet.
It's also,
Get 3.
if you look at the detailed drawing, go down a couple pages.
and it is just a pinch point at the front of it, like the,
Down.
yeah, the work back.
Yeah, it's the pension.
It's what it was.
Right there.
Yeah, well,
That plan.
it's okay. I'm okay.
Scroll up a little bit. So we can scan it here.
Yeah, I heard.
No. Just on that plan, we just want to see. So you can see it's a high shaped space, right? It's like the corner's that close and the other backside is further away. Can you zoom in?
I said it. Yeah, it's there, the garage.
Is it enough to get a board through?
Just about. I mean, they have a fence at the front, a gate in the front. Although, yeah, probably push over.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
What is the fence?
It's a vinyl fence, and that's it, it's existing. So we would just kind of trim the fence that's along the alley.
Mhm.
And we'll probably replace it all, because I don't know if the remaining distance is panel, probably replace the whole back fence or remove it and just replace that one panel to that would return.
Is the fence part of this application?
No.
Okay.
It's existing.
Oh, it's existing.
Yeah, I think we would probably just have to replace that last panel because of. You know, so the-
Yeah, so the space between the fence and the post is there.
I mean, it. Shoot my love, but is there a, if you think 3 foot is too tight, it's like 4 foot,
6.
sorry?
You either do it or you don't. That's what I.
With a
You either let them do it or you
a
don't.
less egregious 4 foot setback, 'cause I remember we had one when we did Little Cottage, I proposed 4, 3, we got, I think we,
Course
chose 3, we got 4.
I think I'd be curious the other side with that, how much that is.
On the neighbor side,
Yeah. the
so they
front.
got 7 feet, because we got their survey from town hall, and the,
On the opposite front corner. of the house.
oh, the front corner
Or you think it's a 0 setback, but it's, I mean, there's some space there,
of their house or our house.
your house.
I think it's like 2 feet across the corner. But I say it's definitely this is our 6 foot side, and it's the neighbors.
Yeah, but that might weigh anything a little bit, like you're asking, like, can you tell me now the number? Like if that's about 2 feet, you know, and it's kind of like, well, we give you a 0 and a 6. I might be willing to accept the argument of, well, we're not at 0 on this side, we're at 2, so maybe you could give me a 4 on this
I do
side.
actually have it on my phone, and I could tell you. Let's see.
You have definitely more than 6 feet on the front side.
Yes, oh, definitely.
That's more like 8. So they're between houses up there, it's like 12 feet of separation. Front. Which is unique. You go to Lake Evelyn and it's 6 feet everywhere. You know, the
So,
area,
so you're thinking if you keep 6 feet anywhere between the houses, then you're good.
well, what I'm saying is like averaging this out, this is a lot wider than usual for a garden. If you, the whole front, this front is like 14 feet. And this is 11 plus 7 or 6 maybe. So all this space is more like a cottage. 10 to 12 feet.
The front corner is 9.1 feet. 3 feet in the front corner.
Here,
Yeah. Yeah, and it's, the other side isn't dimensioned on here.
so in total, it's 6 feet.
If you have 3 inches.
Trying to adjust the
I said I got it here. Beautiful Ireland soap here.
I might.
You know, the spirit of the separation is important.
3.1.
That's what I think you
And then you
prioritize,
have
is the
6.1.
spirit of why it's.
I'm 6.2.
6.2.
And we still have that 10 feet between structures and the, I think it's really important to remember the neighbor was notified of this decision, right? And, so I think I'm okay with it.
So in spirit of why there's 0 and 6, often we get 6 feet max.
Yeah, with the information that there's 3 foot on the other side, it's your minimum setback. I will second Gary.
Oh, wow. That was a long session.
We got that.
I like it, I'm at, that's
All
good.
right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Give me a logical.
And last one, no, there's 2 more.
One more need. I think I got this one.
Okay,
So I'm just. There.
we can't get out of, we can't vote on it. It was only 2 people.
Core.
I can give you feedback. Oh, it's the questions. You're
Well, what's the rule? Am I like breaking a rule if I vote on it?
your house.
Gary's the
It's
contact.
not my house, but I'm contracted.
The spirit is best interest. I would not.
You know, conflict of interest.
That's what I'm saying. I have conflict of interest.
So you would table it until,
Next one online.
yeah.
Okay, so my question.
You can talk about
Were we able to have a discussion of these?
You got
Sure,
a setback issue here.
So
This is a big house with a big lot. And a very small size setback. Sorry, I'm talking to you guys.
pretty much they have a screened porch at the back, so in case students want to expand towards the rear setback, so they can accommodate a larger outdoor kitchen within the covered area.
You don't have 3 foot setbacks on this. Where'd you get that number?
Let's see.
That's it.
3 foot setback?
No, yeah, I don't put it.
Oh, there's a site plan that shows a 3 foot setback.
I thought there was one before that.
This is 30.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong one.
3.1.
Sorry, you're not, I'm sorry, I was on the next.
Oh, this is 317 Acadia.
All right.
This is
So if you want to go to the 3D or should be the next page maybe. But the idea is it's going to be like a tile roof to match the house, stucco walls and arches to match the house. It's got like kind of little arches and stuff. Upstairs, there's a railing here that we're gonna have to fill in with a half wall, under the roof. But otherwise, no real changes. And then there's screened now, so it'll be fixed screens within it.
So I motion that are we good to approve or do you want to?
We have to table it because there's not.
Yeah, you have to table. Well, I do have a more information I would like. It's a recheck of the impervious calculation.
Okay, sure.
I think there's some areas
That weren't accounted for?
that weren't, that might, like, there's a pad up here, maybe a walkway. Like, I think it's still gonna be within.
Yeah, I said it's all pavers back there now that we're going on top of. So if there's a change, it's like 10, 20 square feet, we're increasing, but we can double check those numbers.
Thank you. It's just, I looked at that, like. You this number.
Yeah, we'll double check that.
I think it's still gonna be within.
Like to have group change background online. Unless you didn't worry.
I think you'll come first.
Yeah, you could comment online. And
Since you
vote.
heard what he said.
You put it online.
Yes, that's fine.
So what do we do to make it?
Yeah,
Okay. We don't have to motion it.
we're gonna motion to table.
Okay.
Yes, I'll make a motion to table.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. All right, now our last.
I can't say.
This isn't yours, that's the quiet.
113.
Gary, thanks for speaking up. Thank you for speaking up, but then you had an interest.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to be above board.
Of course, thank you. Just applauding with your.
Trying to encourage.
Hello. Leonard Knight here. I'm back from the designer on it on video last time.
We have the homeowner for insurance.
Yes. Yeah, he's out of town right now. I said, yeah, I'll come in person because the video feed was, yeah.
So the only thing I recognize about this is setbacks that are shown are county setbacks, not celebration setbacks.
Yeah, so it was I think it was approved in concept last evening, like, certified.
Oh, this is that.
Yeah, this is Acadian, and 113 Acadian area, that's a 10-foot side yard setback. Iris, North Village Street is on the left side there.
Yeah, that had kind of like a county or I guess HOA lot between that house and the road.
all the more concern I have. That should be.
I'm still declining. Encouragement.
Yeah, Deborah and I agree with that, that setback at the last meeting. What are your thoughts, Dr.?
I think it's a critical spot because that's the entranceway to all of North Village. And North Village is all estate lots. So that will get closer to the view as you're driving in and driving out. It's a pretty big task.
I really enjoy walking around Celebration, like I said before, all of the green space, the deer, the alligator, and squirrel. You know, then, you know, oh, look at the doe, and then it's like, oh, wait, now I'm looking at someone's fence right here. Yeah, I like that.
It's always about the context too, where we are. Like when we're in Lake Evelyn and we see all the houses really close together, we expect them to be close together. Like it feels right. It's close together. It's close to the street. When you're out on Gulf Park Drive, they're big estate homes. Clearly, there's a lot of separation between houses, and you expect that kind of condition to happen all the way down the street. So, to me, this is like right up against that entrance street. It will be one of those obvious things, like encroaching into your view corridor, driving into the village.
Jeffrey, if we were looking back at this, this was actually approved. We had relooked the committee to approve that. So,
Really?
yes.
Yeah, this is the phase 2
Okay.
review. Just like that, because
They
it's signed
received
it
the
out.
official approval letter.
Say that again.
They received the official approval letter to go ahead.
Okay, he didn't tell me.
All right,
Yeah,
about
we're
that.
going through through the HOA guideline, said there's a 3-stage review process. So that's why, we submitted for phase 2, and that's why I came since he's out of town.
That was
So it was a
the
really
old
not
committee.
agree with conditions.
That's what I'm
No,
right now
Last
saying.
meeting.
So we're good, basically, full blown construction and submit for permitting. Okay,
So don't you have to vote on this stage?
No,
It's
it's
a final approval letter was already sent.
Oh, it was already a final approval.
We should both confirm our minutes. It wasn't approved.
Okay,
I would recommend in your record.
Mhm.
No, it looks like for your impervious populations, like there's some structure behind the garage that might not have been included. Like here, it doesn't show.
is there
I
landscape?
believe there's a shed back there, but he said he's actually removing it when they go do this construction, so that would be green space. Yeah, the total impervious is 49%.
Wonder if
Maybe we should listen to the recording.
there was no landscape as part of that approval.
Are you proposing landscape right now in phase 2?
No, that was in the guidelines, it said that was for phase 3. I did have a question on the landscaping, since this isn't a new house. He actually currently he has mulch beds kind of coming around here, and his idea was to just kind of bring them around. We're going to use some hedges to kind of conceal the mini split condenser right there. So the question was, do we need like a full blown with plant types and all that?
Yes, yeah, you need a full professional on landscape plan.
Okay, that was a question we had, or not now.
Yes,
Scientific. Oh, they read it.
and we're gonna probably request screening of that structure best possible.
And if they're removing, like,
Sorry.
it's probably like.
Was in your,
For the shed being removed.
Yeah, if they're removing a shed, do they
Sorry.
need an approval for that? If they're removing a shed, do they-
yeah, what do you mean, on the house?
is
Uh,
it behind the garage?
Yeah, it's attached to kind of like the kit shed, I guess it's starting to show date, so they're going to be tearing it down, making it green space.
Yeah, any physical change, It's not inside, it's outside.
Yeah, it's outside.
Yeah, any physical changes. Just
And
noted in phase 3.
then do you guys have like a list of, any landscape, architects, civil people that? Okay,
Yeah, you can contact Angelica. We have landscape architects who've worked here before.
Mhm.
She can give you a long list of that. It's not necessarily recommended, but just another list. We don't even do that. You want good stuff or no? Okay, call me and I'll give you a list.
okay. What's your number
407-922-4810.
and your name?
Jeffrey. And I'll refer you to somebody who can give you a long list for a good referral. Call Jeff. There you go. Right, of course.
Actually, I believe that's this section of the house. I don't think that's there right now. I'll have to double check, but yeah. There was like a little, like small, probably half the size of that one. Yeah, I'll double, yeah, we'll double check. Yeah, once the owner gets back in town, and get back out. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you.
Thanks.
You guys have a good one.
Oh, really?
All right, the discussion items. Angelica?
So we're going to review the outstanding overdue applications for the Smart Webs. I do have a list of how many votes they have and who it needs to vote on. And there's 6 of them. So I need to pull the actually with these.
We'll cover the Victoria and the government discussion before I
I wanted to comment.
go. Okay.
They, the guidelines were approved by the board in 2025, evidently, and updated to say that all Victorian homes must have copper finish.
Copper finish, yes, that's crazy. Is just overrule it as a committee. Because that's crazy expensive.
Yeah, it's.
Or should we revisit it in the design guidelines
Absolutely.
discussion we're having?
That's both. We'll revisit, but if the current design guideline says that,
It's a guideline.
okay. But, people do expect that to be custom.
We
That's
just
stupid.
approved.
I'm sorry, it's crazy.
We just
What was the
approved
partiality of
something.
Gutters are gonna be made out of copper in celebration.
I didn't know it said,
It's a copper finish.
Copper finish is what it says.
yeah, I didn't know it said.
Spray paint, copper finish. No, that's.
No, I'm not.
See, it's not even written well.
See, this is why it's such a good conversation.
Good points. For that specific application, just say,
Was there an application with that? Is that how it came up?
Yeah, I've seen it, I'm like, well, this is I think that this isn't the defining of Victoria.
so they were proposing copper. They were proposing
Yeah.
gutters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one and white.
Okay. then you could approve that.
That was just a surprise to me. She sent an email out saying, so.
Good eyes.
Yeah,
She's reading the
right.
guidelines.
Yes,
Good for you.
excellent. I don't have
And
that.
revisit it. Yeah, and revisit it when we have our joint meeting, so we can amend it to expand.
I just. don't
So.
see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
One person. Oh,
Like 7 people.
oh, that whole thing.
Yeah.
I got a whole bunch. Anyway,
Yeah, we gotta simplify that process.
exactly.
All right, what is the first?
Okay, so the first one I have on my list is 1211 Stonecutter Drive, Unit 301. This one currently has one approvable. There was votes for more information. Thank you, Deborah. There was votes for more information needed. As of today, they did provide the photos of the exterior windows. So we just need two more approvals on there from Gary and Giselle.
That also was one. On the artisan part.
Charles finish.
Where turtle glass is on all there.
What kind of glass?
Yeah, why is it turtle glass something always has
So
to be?
turtle glass is tinted to prevent light from shining out.
Yeah.
But depending on the color, we do allow tinted glass and a certain percentage.
But the turtle glass is see things.
But they,
By like 5% or something.
yeah, but they had a pre-approval for this condo, and so for all the first match, they're all.
Oh, in the whole condo.
Yeah.
It's
Ah,
all
It's down
condos
into-
now.
which
And so-
company? Sorry, which company?
The artisan.
artisan part all the way down there, the big ones.
Oh, yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
It's sort
so
of weird
it's like
because it's
three.
kind of green.
But it's theoretically approved by the condo association.
Yeah,
And they
it's
ran
been
that
approved
by
the
the
Trello.
committee, board, it went all the way to the board level.
In like 2011,
Because I was.
Rolla actually. That's the policy is like,
They just.
yeah, the governance development now. So
This
that's.
one was just,
the condo.
Yeah.
They all get them, but now they all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
So
have
that's-
all dark tints.
No,
Yeah, but they all match. And there's nothing else really.
Are they dark?
this is the one that I asked.
Cause like, which
It's
is.
also from the, the photos were provided today actually, and I
On
uploaded
the other
them.
side. it's not.
To me, the turtle glass.
Just you and yours with your photos.
But if it's approved.
Yeah, I know, and they all.
I already approved. It's on the 15th.
That's it, we're just gonna wait, watch us doing it now, and then so.
So
I guess you're ready for the next one?
Scroll.
Is 1411, the artisan condo that we were just talking about. Just needs one vote from also Deborah, I'm sorry, Giselle and Gary.
Both
Deborah,
of us or one of us?
both of you.
I'm really uncomfortable with that, but I guess that.
What is this one?
That's the one we were just discussing about the 10.
Oh, it's the turtle glass.
It has,
We submitted
yeah, so what we were looking for was,
which specific.
is, are you doing same for same?
Yeah.
Because they never told us what it, like now, and we're all like, there's no.
It's not loading though. Did
They
they
all-
show clearly, well, did they show clearly which windows are being replaced, or was it all? windows?
It's all.
It's all the windows, okay, and they provided photographs.
Do we know that the spec is consistent with the approved spec? Because we do have a condition that in a condo, the same manufacturer, the same style has to be used consistently throughout. You can't switch from Pella to Arvin to.
A condo.
But the condo before it comes to us. So would they,
Yeah, and normally I don't, think that they really
would
look
they,
that.
would they stop that? Because they should know what,
It should, but
what
I
is.
think there's a reason it comes to us as well.
That's right.
That's why.
So that way we balance, if I don't know.
Yeah.
Or I would, I guess, reach out to manager, their manager,
Yes.
and then find out what pre-approved windows are, or
Yeah.
whether it's Pella or Anderson.
I'd rather.
And there was one specified, like that turtle glass was approved.
Oh, you're referring to artisan.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And if we go to like another condo, it can be a different window.
Yep.
But it has to be consistent on the building. That was the.
Are we able to do that, like have only one brand? Like that's not a legal issue. And did they work out,
Organization.
did they work out ahead of time with the manufacturer, like fixed pricing or something?
They can't because pricing changes.
Just, I mean, I was in the window business a long time. And some of these guys get real creative with their pricing when they find out you have no choice.
I know.
The next one is.
I'm not arguing, I'm just
No, I know.
like that, it just seems like a big can of worms.
So what we, the thing is, we're saying it's pre-approved. And you can use it consistently.
Okay.
That's the difference. If we were to say, submit a new one, then we have to look at it and compare it. And make sure it's right. That's doable. But the pre-approved one has to be that spec.
All right, I'm with you now. I'm caught. Thanks.
Okay,
Yeah.
and they provided that. Excellent.
Which one was this?
It's up for the events, 2492 celebration, but you already voted on this.
Just trying to keep up, sorry.
Yes.
I gave you some distract.
No worries. This one here, 930 Spring Park Loop needs a vote from everybody. This is gutters and downspouts. James denied simply just because it was too old, but I think everything is there. If you would like, I could pull up the application, so maybe you guys can vote to approve, but if you, okay.
And I vote for all.
Please, everyone.
Yeah.
These are all of the dates for all of the meetings.
Yeah, let me test. Oh, there's, okay. So,
So these are.
here's the color signs.
There were no colors. So the only ones we have, green.
Have the application up there.
Okay, they didn't show the, they didn't show the placement on the photographs. Is that the diagram? This is new.
No, this is an application. This is pages 3 and 4.
That was in the original application.
Yep.
So I said side facades are shown. The front facade appears to be only a straight gutter across, but unclear without full facades.
I think you could assume that that gutter goes all the way across the front.
Okay, and then like I said,
But
the back of the owner is not shown. Yeah, the contractors indicated gutters at the back of the garage.
yeah, because it wraps all the way around.
Where the gutters are.
Correct.
And we've asked them for more.
That's what I asked them for.
If they like, and then enact them.
Yeah.
Or.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they haven't given us.
The only thing I'd recommend we consider on these gutters downspouts is that the location of the downspout is not on the outside corner of the building. That we try to locate it like on an inside corner when it's available. That way it hides better. When it's sticking out on the outside, it's like this funny thing that's always in your occupied scope. That's some.
So today I reviewed a gutter one and it was, here's the front facade.
Yeah.
Of the house. And then here's the porch.
Yeah,
So they have like a downspout here.
on the inside corner of the
Yes,
porch.
and we consider that a corner.
That's an inside corner.
And we're okay with that.
Yeah.
Even though it's.
I unfortunately already
It's bad, it's okay though.
Oh, you did.
Have to, I really want. She's
got
it. Here's mine.
It'll be up.
What's it's on the outside corner, like where the column, like porches.
James,
Really
sorry.
So it'll be Mike and Deborah.
inside corners.
Yeah,
She doesn't have her, but when she gets home, I think she.
okay.
That's for
all.
nine. Yeah, that's more,
My
the
bad.
most needed. The next one is 945 Constant Road. This is just for review of the decorative piece they're wanting to install at the porch. The additional document for pavers was an error on my end. It didn't need to be submitted with this. It was being submitted separately. Can you
Yeah,
pull it up?
that was the one with
Yeah.
the bracket.
Yeah. The decorative piece. Yeah, we just need two votes. We've got one now from.
More info needed. I said. I asked for the specs.
I think we had put that in the project description, but I understand you wanting it maybe like. Of where they purchased it from, but it's in
Yeah, and then,
the size.
and then the exact locations, are we assuming where it's gonna go?
No, they wrote that here. They just wrote everything. They didn't like It'll just,
Was there additional information submitted or?
no, this was it, so you can vote based on
Can you
these
go
three
to the
pages. Right here.
Is it a Victoria or something? Wait, what is that? Like 4-5 Pulse Street.
Yes, cost and gross.
Started by.
Just need to guess the joint.
Yes, thank you. Jefferson.
9-4-5 Pulse Stand is the classical.
Yeah, I agree that it's a totally
It's
managed.
not a
I think I was on vacation when I looked at this, so I can look up what the exact house type was. But
Yeah.
I agree, that's.
So then it just needs two more denials.
I don't know.
And
From-
it needs to be.
Yes. Carries did it, and then you'll do it. You can. Okay.
I did that yesterday.
Yeah,
Sorry, I was catching up.
you're good. And you caught up.
Well, sort
For the most
I got a lot to go. I'm so.
I've got more system.
I sat down for.
No, you gotta stop.
I sat down for like 3 hours. At work.
Will be
To catch up.
Okay, we're still on. We're still recording, right?
Yep. Okay, so you're doing that one. The next one is 420 Sycamore Street. It's for a tree removal. And you have already denied, Giselle.
Which one is this?
420 Sycamore. We need two more votes because we don't know, if this meets the tree requirement, the tree removal.
Oh, I thought that was the same one we were talking about before. I mixed it up.
So 420 Sycamore, we need two more votes.
And we don't know if it meets the canopy requirements.
Correct.
Fine.
And then, so that's great. Thank you for guys for updating that. I do just have one, an owner does keep calling me because they don't want to miss out on this sale. This application just needs one more vote from Gary.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Gary,
I gotta do this one.
yeah.
This was the call. There we go. Oh, I gotta make a note.
It does not meet the true requirement.
Yeah.
So when we asked for that more info needed, then they never give it. Yes. Then we also.
So that's when, I had mentioned it in one of the emails. So the prior, a 912, so before, it's for fans, just need one more vote. So he's TOW 912
DOW, okay,
TOW.
that's not popping. Oh, hold on, I think I passed it. There we go.
Can we all go to decline?
Yes.
Say more info.
So the prior committee all agreed that from receipt of me asking, not your note, because I don't always do it same day. Right, so from receipt of my note in SmartWeb saying email owner pending response, 2 weeks from that date, if they still don't respond, you can go and update your vote from more info to deny the lack of response. I get it. Can happen. I'll make myself a note.
So that's your 912, so.
There,
They just want two ceiling fans?
correct.
There any issue? So. Both. Gonna make me take, okay.
I already has, because there's two, Deborah and Giselle.
All right, then it won't have issues.
Right, right, yes, they were supposed to.
No, well, but look, I trust your guys' judgment on most things.
Yeah.
Setbacks, I'm in my own world. Yeah, I just feel bad for her. Oh, come on, yeah.
Still the one.
No, but-
Like, I would have wanted to hear.
Somebody else, I was like, but, you know, that's not weird, like, no matter what you do. I mean, I just,
It's like, no.
I know it's more.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It's for next meeting, it's July 19th,
Like,
9th. Second Thursday. Yes.
July 9th and the 6th.
Same room.
I will be.
I will not be there.
Just for, you said you're traveling.
Yes.
Okay, so if everyone can, I'll send an email then.
Okay, I'll remind you.
Yes. And so that's two, you said you are here, Deborah? Okay, I will see if James or Heidi's available. That way we make sure we have a quorum.
I thought the rules are all about this. Wasn't that the form we signed?
Yeah, this is only the second meeting.
Yeah.
Everyone was here last meeting.
So.
All right, can I get a motion to adjourn? A motion. I second.
He said,